And we're live. Welcome back to ACG, everybody, where we're just a couple gamers. I've got the usual suspects here with me. I've got Dutch, and I got my boy Fall, and we're about to get this party started. So I really hope you guys are holding on to your seats or holding on to your asses because it's going to get really interesting really quick. So for the first part of this broadcast, I wanted to let you guys know that we are redoing yesterday's broadcast simply because we had audio issues yesterday, which I extremely apologize for. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do believe that you guys will enjoy this one a lot better. We're more well-versed and put together as far as the timeline of events that took place. And for the first half of this broadcast, we're going to be talking about why and how our alliance fell apart. For those of you who aren't familiar, we had a pretty strong alliance. We were almost into the top 10 of the alliances in our server. We were standing at approximately 70-something million power, and we thought that we had the server pretty well taken care of. I mean, we had a lot of territory, we had a lot of really active members, and we had what I thought was a pretty good management team. It was just that our tribe leader wasn't doing his job, and we'll get into all of that. But Dutch, Fall, you guys want to say hi?
Hello, boys and girls of the kingdom.
Please, sir, please have some more.
Yeah, that's Fall.
That's Fall.
Loves his porridge.
Yeah, that's Fall. He loves his porridge.
What's up, guys and girls?
Yeah, these are the usual suspects. You guys get familiar with these guys because they're a huge part of my my channel now, and I wouldn't rather have it any other way. So we can get into this, but first, could you guys do a video check for me? Could you go to my YouTube channel and just tell me, because remember, Dutch, I was having a problem where you couldn't see the game fully.
Yeah. Can you post the link?
Yes. 1 second. See. Remember, Dutch, I was having a problem where... Alright, I'm posting it in Kingdom Chat.
Kingdom Chat, okay. I'll go there. Let me see. What is that?
Probably, I'm guessing probably what happened was Reaper heard about the live stream and probably wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, he's a fucking as it is. A young boy, father, the man to the
Okay. No, it's not happening this way.
The video's working.
Yeah, not for me. I need to go to internet, otherwise YouTube won't take it. It won't take it. Truly,
Oh
won't
my
take
god, it's got me singing. Jesus.
I know. I was painting you a
Can you
little
link me the
bit.
address of our Discord, please? Have you guys talked to Nim? He was trying to get the Discord link.
Yeah, I'm trying if I can. I'll give it to him. You can't find it. Oh, features showing. Oh, I know. I'm gonna try it this way.
I'll put your live.
Yeah, now I found it. Yeah, I now can see it.
You can see it now?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it perfectly. Hey, it's outside. Nice.
Just let me know if you can see the whole map when I go to the world map.
Yeah, I can see the whole thing, mate.
I can see this the top of the. I see 23 at the bottom. I think that's your how many times you can donate or get free shit. That's just the top of it. That's it. And I can see how many diamonds you have, but it's not much. 75.91 I can see. That's it.
So you can't see the entire thing?
No.
Alright, how about now? I'm adjusting now.
Yeah, I would say zoom out then a little bit. I can see if you can make it a little bit bigger for me.
A little bigger or make
for
it
you?
smaller?
Yeah, a little more.
You saw that I adjusted it?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll let you. Yeah.
little more, if you can. You're almost there.
The Unity pack, bitch.
Yeah, I think this would be okay to do. We can see everything, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's go ahead and get started on this story real quick, and we'll get that out of the way.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and start it out, and then I'll pass the mic to you guys. And so can you do an audio check for me? Is the music too loud, or is it covering up our voices at all?
No,
No.
but I need to listen to the voice chat to open up the volume.
So let's go ahead and get started on this story real quick, and we'll get that out.
Sounds nice.
You can hear the music, but the voice is still going over.
I think so.
Audio check for me. Is the music too loud, or is it covering up our voices at all?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay, good. Thank you so much, guys, and thank you guys for your patience. If I don't have access to Discord while I'm on the phone with you guys, if somebody could take the link and put it in Tavern Chat, and if you guys have the ability to tag everybody, that would be cool. I appreciate it.
I'll have a look if I can. I think I can.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start the story off. So what happened was, and if you guys aren't familiar with the game here, I'm gonna show you. So we're in a tribe here, and we got the tribe members. I am the tribe leader right now, but once upon a time, recently, we had a tribe leader named Reaper, who would log on to the game, and he would log on sporadically at random hours, and he would go around the map. This is the map here, and he would just randomly attack some high level tribes, some powerful tribes, and he would attack these people at random hours and not tell any of us what he was doing, and he would cause a bunch of problems with other tribes, and then he would log out of the game, and we were kind of left to deal with problems that he started, and we were also left to deal with wars and just a bunch of issues that tribes had with us on behalf of him and what he was doing. And so at one point or another, our tribe members were being attacked in their sleep. This was on multiple occasions, and we'll get down into actually what happened, and let you guys know what tribes they were that he was attacking. But it really wasn't fair to a lot of our members, and not only that, he thought it was a great idea to only recruit higher level players and completely boot and kick out lower level players, and he was basically doing this every day for a couple weeks straight. And what was happening was that the lower power players were the ones that were donating every day. They were the ones that were helping the tribe the most, and he was only concerned about power. He was kind of power hungry, and in most instances that's what you're supposed to do as a leader, but at the same time, not giving them a reason why they're being booted and just kicking these guys out, it was kind of giving us a bad reputation in the server. And I felt bad after a while, and we had talked about making a second tribe at one point in the past, and that second tribe would be a home for all these lower level players, so that way they could still enjoy the game and still be under the same management. They would just have some place to go, and we just decided to do it. You know, we talked about it, and there's a player named Kinky Bunny, who's a female player who was part of the management team. So just to give you an idea, the management team was myself, Dutch, and Fall, who are on the phone call with me now, and Kinky Bunny. And Reaper, like I said, was making all of these bad decisions, and Kinky Bunny was complicit in these things because she never spoke her mind. And, you know, Fall, Dutch, and myself, we would say, hey, you know, why is he doing this? Why is he doing that? He's never on, so and so. But we wanted to give Reaper the benefit of the doubt. So instead of us speaking up and saying, hey, look, you need to hand over the tribe, we tried to give him the benefit of the doubt time and time again. But it got to the point where we really couldn't take it anymore. And so we told Kinky Bunny about this, and it was kind of her idea to begin with, making the second tribe. And so we just decided, you know what, today's the day. So I'm at work, once upon a time, I'm at work, and I just tell Dutch, you know what, let's do this. So he makes a second tribe, he's leader, we tell a few members, before you know it, all the basically the key players from the tribe are moving over to the second tribe, and I'm at work while this is happening. And Dutch, what happens next? What happens next, Dutch?
Can I ask for the truth booth? Do we have the truth booth?
Truth booth time. Let's do it. Truth booth. Okay.
Truth booth. Yes, let's do the truth booth.
All right, truth booth time.
The reason why you made a decision to open up the second tribe was quite, honest, because this would be the third time the leader wants to have, within 24 hours after a peace treaty, a little bit of truce, I must say, with Sin. He wanted to attack Cobra or Cobra, I don't know, it's one of those, and Sin. Now, one of those was still friends with A13 or something, the top players. And so he wanted to really attack somebody who had big friends. It wasn't a good idea because it was less than 24 hours ago and everybody gets just people in the hospitals. But he wanted to do it anyway. So we stopped him. And I told X this. And afterwards he felt, well, let's take UAW and NAS-C. I said, what the hell? So finally I told X this, and this is how we came up with the decision. This one is for you, X.
Yep.
So that's why we got to that point.
And so what happened after that?
What happened after that? A lot. Well, you were a leader of with your second account of VK13, and we tried to reinstate the power. But something happened there, so it wasn't possible. So you couldn't reach VK13 to be that second tribe as fast, because now the leader is talking about going for another assault, and he wanted to put the small players. First he talked about just low of 1 million, so 750. That was something we was calling about, and it went in a rush, so we needed to get peoples over. So, well, we guys got into the voice chat and we decided, well, somebody needs to open a new tribe, because otherwise every people will go to waste. And we don't want that. We don't want to lose the people. We want to defend and protect the people. So I opened a new one. That's called Doomsday Alliance. And I needed to come up with a quick name. It's gonna change in a little bit, but X will tell you more about this later. But that's what happened, and then everybody got with Fall, because Fall is one hell of a pusher. One hell of a recruiter.
Yep.
He went viral. And we were pulling people left and right, and oh my god, this got in a frenzy, just about. Because, well, the people will know now in the know that the leader is going to do another war, and this is gonna attract more attention. So,
right.
yeah, just so go.
basically, once the rest of the tribe at that time was AOD knew the truth, and that AOD was going to be a farming tribe for A13 and Sim. So KE, when we've all just got all our resource and troops healed, well that's most of us, we would just get farmed again, so we couldn't grow. So once everyone else found, knew about that, and Dutch had created a new tribe, Doomsday, we all moved over there. And then in no time, it didn't take us long to grow to where we are now. But since then, we've had buddy Reaper trying to guilt trip people into joining back with him. We've had Kinky Bunny and Princess spying and trying to take players from us, which hasn't worked. This is just a small brief. This is just the shortened form of what happened. And well, we're sky high, smashing it, and we're 18th now. We're officially in the top 20. And what's that, in 3 days?
Yep.
So we're going viral, baby. We're going viral.
So when we're approaching you to join us, we actually have ambitions.
Yep.
We will be 5 up there within the next week, probably in the top 5 or at least top 10.
Yep.
So for everyone who's listening, for everyone who said, no, we're fine where we are, you're not fine. You just think you are.
Agreed.
When the Kingdom vs. Kingdom event comes, you're fucked.
Yep. And I think it says a lot. And we touched on this yesterday for the people that probably already heard this, but some people will call it mutiny. Some people would say that what we did was wrong, but here's what I say. You guys are gonna hear the full story about all the crazy stuff that actually happened. But let me tell you a little something. When we originally decided that we were gonna make this second tribe, it was only supposed to be a few of us coming over. We didn't hold a gun to anybody's head and say, leave the tribe and come with us. They saw us leave and they followed. And I think that speaks volumes about our character and our leadership and how we take care of business, we take care of our members, and how we're super active. And I hate to say it, and to toot my own horn, but we have the most poppin' Kingdom Chat Discord, I think, in the server, and it's growing all the time. And most of the people that come into voice chat with us, they weren't really comfortable with doing that. A lot of them hadn't done it ever. And they're in here all the time with us now. We've even got people from other tribes that go live on Discord from my Discord channel. So if you guys want the link to the Discord channel, I'll make sure I put it in the description of the video. But getting back to the story, we were originally in the original tribe, we were at 70 million power, and we're right there now, guys. We are already back to where we were in less than a week.
Yeah, we're doing great.
So where do we leave off in this story?
With Kinky Bunny, I think. She knew about this plan. She agreed to the plan, but we could put it on ice in the first bit. But now it got on full. Activated that thing. Yeah, she was doubting us, and she didn't know what to do, and people were leaving, and that wasn't supposed to happen. So a lot of things went wrong in a very short time, and she got doubts, and she didn't want to comply, and that was the whole problem. She didn't come on board. We tried and tried to talk to her as good as I could to come on board. Come on, we all, it was your idea for the most part, and we all agreed to it. Come on, we need to do it now before we lose members. We're going to be, the targets of A13 and the big ones. Why would we do that? Just to protect the members. We want to protect the members, the small ones, the big ones, so we can still fight. We can still do the events, we can still do whatever, what's necessary. Mm-hmm. But if we're still being attacked and farmed, we can do jack shit. We only can bubble. And how many players will we lose then?
Exactly.
That's the whole idea. We want to protect the members. So behind the scenes, what not everybody could have known, We were hard at work trying to save everybody. Vol was very good at that, and then you two ex behind from the workplace. You worked feverishly, and I kept the gates open. Come on in, and you guys, and here you're safe. We're gonna have a new name. We have a clean record. We can start building again.
Yep.
And that's all we wanted. We only wanted a little bit of peace and quiet, so we can heal the troops we still have from the Sin War. And yeah, the Red War is all past and gone, but still the Sin War, we still have some troops for that. I had 1.4 million on wood, 1.4 million on resource food needed to, just to heal up my troops. The leader provided me that, so we could do another 2 tribes to attack and create territory and move and build towers and shit. It doesn't work that way, not in less than 24 hours. Come on, we have just been on an attack for more than 2 days with Sin.
Right.
So I've talked to Sin to try to arrange a peace treaty. And luckily that happened, so we had some relief, but it wasn't long. That's just we're talking now about the day before KE. The leader just attacked a couple of towers of them. I think, what the hell? So Reaper attacked towers. Why? Because, well, there was a dispute over a member that tapped one of the Sin guys on one of the tiles, resource tiles, I think. And so that got resolved, Reaper told me. So I told that to Sin. I said, well, now it's KE, and the leader started attacking towers and stuff. So, okay, that wasn't the plan, but okay. So I'm very sorry, but do you know what KE is? And they know, so he said, okay, we're going to stop and we're going to, okay, so I can call it a truce? Yes. So now, well, we have a truce. It's a truce for, and the leader needs to do the further things, but he never did, I think. He never talked to the Sin guy, to the leader. That was the whole problem for me also as well. He didn't like the talk, he didn't like the diplomatic route. What he did like was to burn shit and left us hanging. Especially you, Max.
Yeah.
You lost 1 million of troops. I don't know how many, but a lot. By reinforcing them because, well, he started to attack shit and then he goes to his daughter's birthday party.
Yeah, so what happens was he tells me, he said, hey, I have to go to my daughter's birthday party. I said, okay. So, I'm thinking, while I'm at work, I'm thinking, okay, well, at least nothing's going to happen until he gets back. Then all of a sudden I'm getting notifications from Discord, bubble up, everybody bubble up. I was like, what? So I look. I see Reaper. I go to the game. I see Reaper in the middle of RED Hive, in the middle of Red Tribe Hive. And these guys are big boys. And he's parked his castle right next to their tribe. And he's attacking cities. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, he's got this under control. Then all of a sudden he logs off. I see that he's off the game. And they're attacking his city. At this point, a few members, Growl and a couple guys, they teleport over there. I'm like, I'm not going to let these guys get messed up. So I teleport over there. And I'm thinking maybe he lost Wi-Fi signal, he lost connection to the game. He'll be right back. He doesn't log back in for another 20 minutes. So now at this point, myself and a couple other people are sending reinforcements again and again and again. And every time they're injuring our troops. They just it was like he pissed off a beehive and all the bees were swarming. They're doing one rally after another rally after another rally. They're attacking. They're just murdering all of our troops, me and 2 other guys. At one point or another, I get messages from Growl saying, dude, I'm out of speed ups, I'm out of gems, I'm out of troops, I'm out of resources, I can't do this anymore. I said, it's okay, man, just get the hell out of there. So everybody's hiding their troops but me. I have to spend tons of resources and speed ups. I must have used 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks worth of speed ups to keep healing troops and keep reinforcing him. So then I send everything I've got over to all my best troops. I send them to his castle. And they start rallying. I see a rally happen. I'm like, oh my god. Luckily, I had high-level troops and really good research because the rally that they were trying to do lasted an hour. but I'm at work trying to get my job done, and I can't do it because I'm worried about what's going on with him. So he shows up 2 hours later after we've depleted our resources, money, and everything else. And I said, Reaper, what the hell happened, man? He says, I told you I was at my daughter's birthday party. So then why the hell did you attack and log off? Like, I'm so confused even to this day what was going through his head. I'm so confused. And so this was the first bit of BS that we had to deal with. And then not even a couple weeks after that, not even a week later, the first day of kill event, I believe it was, he's attacking a bigger, stronger tribe's flags while everybody's asleep. And again, I wake up to notifications, everybody bubble up. I'm like, why? Then I come to find out he's been attacking this tribe's flags, who is bigger than us, got bigger allies than us. We didn't even have any big allies at the time. We still really don't. And yeah, so he's doing this, and people got massacred while they were sleeping. We had one guy who had a mental breakdown basically because he's like, I just don't understand why I'm having to deal with this when I'm so small of a player. I'm just trying to grow, you know. So that just goes to show you the amount of bull crap that we're dealing with. Not to mention, there was no organization from our leader, from Reaper. There was no communication about anything he was doing. And at that point, we're telling Kinky Bunny, who is backing up every decision he's made, we got to do something about this. Like, we need to do something. We need to do it now. And so we took it upon ourselves, Dutch, Wolf, or Fallen, and I. And we like I said, we made the second tribe. People came over, and at this point, Kinky Bunny's still not getting with the program. She's still back in Reaper. And what happened next?
Well, I tried to talk her out of
it. Just going back to what happened with Sid, I literally went on. I logged on that morning before I went to work, and it was all fine. And I think I kept getting notifications from the game on my phone pop-up. So I thought, you know what, let's see what's happening. Next minute, I've been absolutely completely burned. Yeah, and just about 100 messages saying, bubble up, bubble up, bubble up. I'm like, oh, it's fucking too late now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, that's 3 million resources of each just gone, just healing troops.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
And that was just game over. Well, that was just my mind made. Either, when X and Dutch popped up to me and asked what would I be interested in making a new tribe, jumping over and seeing who we can bring with us. And I was like, yeah. I said, it's come up at a perfect time.
Yeah.
And then I think Dutch tried his best to reason with Kinky Bunny. X tried his best as well, but she was like, no. I said, I built AOD up from the bottom with Reaper, and that's what I'm saying. But it was her idea in the first place, and she didn't have the bollocks to finish it off. And she showed her loyalty, and she showed her hand there and then. I don't know what it was, but fuck, it was like those two were shagging.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like either that or like we had our own suspicions that maybe he had something on her.
Yeah.
And no, I can't prove this, but it could have been that she was going behind our backs the whole time to Reaper about everything, and maybe he was saying if you leave, I'm gonna tell everybody. You never know. So some people can be scandalous. So.
Yeah, and then I get the next part. When he found out that we opened a new tribe, and we inviting people in, he text messaged us in our special account on the Discord.
Management group.
5.
Yep.
What the hell is going on? Well, not those exact words, but I waited a second and answered, yeah, I got 50 different messages. I'm a little bit busy. Why? Well, we're supposed to attack that and that. I think it's Nazi, and they wanted to attack towers there, and they wanted to attack UAW.
He was trying to start another war, and we're like, we're out of here, bro.
Yeah. We're obviously done with this absolute rubbish.
Yeah. So we tried to I told him we're going to get the small ones in our tribe, and that's what we're doing. And we were inviting a few power players over. Why? Because we need the backup. We're not going to send them heavy-handed, and we need to have someone from the R4 staff, at least a couple, to make sure that we're all right. So I was trying to communicate this with him, and he said, "Well, what you doing? Because we're supposed to start the war." And yeah, and then I didn't reply because I was busy getting people in and make sure that they were okay. And keeping an eye on things, and go further, boys.
Yeah, so for me, the funny thing for me was when I get off work, and the dust hadn't even settled yet. We still had members flooding over. Reaper's realizing that everybody's leaving him. Kinky Bunny's messaging me talking about, I don't know what to tell Reaper. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And Reaper messages me and says, "Dude, you see what's going on?" But he had no idea that I was behind the scenes orchestrating most of this. He had no idea. And I told him, I said, I know a little bit about what's going on. I said, but you know, Dutch and Fallen and we've been handling all of this stuff while you've been not being a leader. You know, not in so many words, but I said, you know, I trust Dutch fully, and I've given him my blessing to do this, and you just need to trust him that what he's doing, he's not trying to screw you over. He's just doing what he already had planned. And he said, I don't trust him. This is mutiny. This is this is that. And he goes into management chat and after a while and says, somebody needs to take the tribe because I'm leaving. And they need to take it quick, and that's what he does. He just abandoned ship, abandoned everybody.
Yeah.
And so,
I saw that, and we needed to respond. I was on voice chat with Wolfie and Vol at the moment. I don't know if you were there already, X, but they were screaming at me. Yeah, I was reading that message to him and say, we need to choose X, So he said, I typed X, it was that. And that took that bunny to offense because it was her tribe, she built it, and in fact it should have been only a couple of days between you two. And I need to address this first, because you two were the first ones in there. You had the leading role.
Right.
I don't care if you are for or not, you had the leading role. You were longer there, you had to say so.
Right. And so Kinky Bunny messages me. She messages me and she says, "Oh, X, my feelings are so hurt. When Reaper said he was going to leave and somebody needed to take the reins, I don't know why everybody didn't say Kinky Bunny. I don't know why they said your name." And I explained to her, I said, you know, it was a last minute decision. They were already in the voice chat talking when he came into management and said, "Someone take it quick." And we were trying to get it away from him at all costs. We didn't care if they put Wolfie in charge as long as it wasn't him. And she's like, "Oh, but my feelings are so hurt and this and that." But it's like, bro, you knew that he hadn't made one good decision for the tribe in a month. Not one. He's never around. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest with you, and to be honest with you, when he gave the tribe to Reaper, I didn't see anybody running back to her. I didn't see anybody thinking she was a great leader.
But then, in the middle of all this, we had Princessa, who kept like coming and going between the two alliances. I tell you what, I swear she was like spying. Like, I reckon she was some sort of spy, or her and Kinky Bunny could be the same person. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know, I've got my thoughts, I've got my opinions, and I don't have any proof behind it, but I think they're the same person because they were always on at the same time. They would never join voice chat or any sort of chat, and they were always backing each other up. Then if one joined, the other joined. If one left, the other left.
Yep.
And they all had the same spelling as well.
Anal Spiral says, "Are you guys gonna explain what's going on with Princessa?"
Can we already do that?
Yeah. Yep.
So
And also,
White
the
Belts come up.
knowledge, and also the knowledge of the game she has is the same knowledge Kinky Bunny has. They were saying the exact same thing on at the exact same time. They would never join any voice note, like I just said, or voice chat. It's just, yeah.
Could be that they're both the same person, or they could be best friends.
I reckon they're sisters.
Could be.
Ah, Reaper's listening. Reaper's listening to the chat.
Oh yeah, Mr. Reaper, welcome.
Welcome to the
So now you're
live
gonna hear a little bit
stream.
more. Yep, now you're gonna hear a little bit more. So, when Kinky Bunny was in that mess, I was already telling Sin to see if we can get some allies on this or something. That, well, we have taken control of the tribe, and I saw that Reaper was in R1. So I told him we have taken control of both alliances to Sin, and we are, yeah, so we don't want any trouble, you know, that's basically what I said. And I told this to Kinky Bunny, and after that, when I was talking to her, I saw that the Reaper was R4, and then, ooh, that goes wrong. Then they got attacked by Sin or A13, so that was a little bit tricky. So I told her, it wasn't smart what you just did. Why? She said, well, I just told Sin that we were in control, and Reaper wasn't the leader or in a leadership role. What you doing? Not good for you. And that's why she got attacked. And then Reaper just poof went. Yeah, I've seen some messages and stuff from that, but oh my god!
It was like he wanted to see everyone else fail.
It almost felt like that. It almost felt like that.
Like literally, he did his own thing.
Yeah, I call it narcissism. Sorry, I know a little bit of autism. I know a little bit of narcissism. This screams out narcissism.
Right.
I'm sorry, but it just does.
You literally would pop up 20 minutes a day, cause shit, and then disappear, and then come back on and say, why did you guys do this? Well, you're the one who fucking started it.
Well, I always thought he was taking a dump while playing the game.
I,
Big dump.
yeah, it felt like he only got on the game when he was taking a crap on the toilet. Sporadically and for a few minutes at a time, and then he's off.
Yeah.
It was like he was trying to Skype work, like he was on his toilet, like 100th toilet break.
Yep.
Yeah, that seemed like. So, also with the altars we did, that's also a big part of it. That was what ticked me off a little bit. When we started to ask people, and we were just about an hour away from the allotted time, we wanted to attack with the whole tribe. What does he do? He starts attacking. What the hell?
Yeah.
An hour before we have all wanted to go together to do this. Then we made out a questionnaire. People tell us when you're best suited to do the altars. Well, I made a complete list on that, and I posted it, and nothing happened. So the leader didn't take a role. He didn't even vote for what he wanted. It was, I think, about 3 or 4 days afterwards. Something came in between there. So yeah, we got a time, but he still didn't vote on which time we're gonna do it. Nothing. He didn't take action. He didn't take the leadership. That's what ticked me off. Yeah. So you can take it from there, boys.
He says, Reaper says you should go back and lick your arse, Dutch X Big Keyboard Warriors. At least you're bragging how you stabbed me in the. He's basically saying at least you bragging about stabbing me in the back. I'm gonna say if you listen to the truth instead of what you want to hear, you will understand.
Maybe you get somewhere.
Yeah.
And basically, first time with Red, we got Deadly Mark to help us out. We all know it just is. But the second time, we had the words with Sin. Nobody came, and instead we got Natsuki to help us out a little bit. she didn't. She stayed a little bit, and I saw she was in VK13 for a sec. But yeah, what the hell, you know? There was nobody coming to help, so I thought, you know what? I had made contact with one of the Sin. I didn't know who he was or whatever. So I asked him straight up, "Hey, what you got?"
What do you mean?
And you saw the message on the management, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I made the discovery. It was the leader I was talking to. A pure fluke. I said, well,
yeah.
This is what's happening. I'm very sorry, but this is what the leader told me. And so, okay, I will ask my alliances to stop attacking. Okay, so we can call a truce then. Yeah, we could. So it's all there on management to read, so you can still read it. The whole shebang. So from start to finish. It started with a little banter because he was trying to kill my troops. I was a little bit faster. And so, yeah, but it was nice but friendly. I don't know how to say it. I didn't use swear words or something. And yeah, and we talked a little bit about Holland and where I'm from.
You're talking about you're talking about the Sin guy, right?
Yeah, the leader of Sin. I didn't know he was the leader of Sin until he told me.
Well, so
I'm now for.
So, well, not to cut you off, but Reaper brought up a good point just now. Reaper says you don't know where you eat and where you shit. Well, let's talk about it. A good leader knows one thing, and one thing for sure: you don't shit where you eat. Correct?
Yeah, correct.
I think that when it comes to attacking another tribe, especially when your tribe members are offline, and especially when it's still the beginning of the server and you have a lot of players who are still growing and they can't really, they're free to play, they can't really afford to just log in and spend money like you, Reaper. You want to keep them protected, and part of being protected, I think, is you don't shit where you eat. And what I mean by that is if you're going to attack people, you go and teleport. Reaper had tons of gems from buying packs and stuff where he could have easily teleported to a different part of the map and attack and then leave if that's what he really wanted to do. But instead, he caused problems with bigger tribes that were around our hive, leaving all of our tribe members vulnerable while they're asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Checked tribe rankings. He never checked who was his allies. He didn't check, he just wanted to attack. He wanted to play. That's
right.
all what we've seen. That's all. And yeah, we did have a little bit of strategy talk, but it was only we had to build the next tower. Look, got destroyed.
Yep.
So what was the point?
Right.
I really want to know, what's the point? You want to kill us all, or did you want to do whatever the fuck you like? I'm sorry for my language, but it is the truth. We got a little bit ticked off, yeah.
Yep.
Come on. We tried to build this once, but we need diplomacy and we need firepower. That's what we need. And we need time to grow, time to heal. We didn't get that. Less than 24 hours between Sin and the next the two guys you want to attack. And then you also want to attack the allies of A13. What
right.
the hell? You're not thinking straight, or the tool is not coming out the right way? You start seeing your screen the proper way, or what? Just press go, or what? That doesn't do justice to us. You say we were a traitor to you and to our tribe? No, you are a traitor to us.
Yeah, I agree. He's a traitor to us.
A shitbag.
Guys, there is one thing we can thank Reaper for right now, and that is for where we are right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Down to him, Reaper. For what Reaper did with Sin, Red, A13, yeah, we would all still be a part of AOD. We wouldn't have no tribe and smashing it. So that is the only thing we can thank him for.
Yeah. Thank you, Reaper, for making us be pissed off enough to take the leadership role with us. To take charge.
So he said, yeah, the truth, like when we spoke last time. I said, Reaper, name one thing you did that benefited the tribe in a month. besides start wars with neighboring tribes and getting our members burned?
Tell you what, me and Reaper never spoke.
Never, not once, huh?
Not
Yeah,
once.
just now and KC, that's it.
Yeah, not now, so I don't think he knows the difference between fucking telling the truth and lying. I think he thinks they're both the same.
I think he does think they're both the same. That's a good point.
And he probably...
But it's like I said, you know, he's only listening to what he wants to hear. He's not listening to the whole truth.
God, what's his narcissist? He only listens to himself and make himself king, right?
I mean, if I'm Reaper, and somebody's doing an entire live stream about me, right, and they ask me what I did, name one thing that benefited the tribe, and he can't name one thing. If I'm a bad leader, why not talk about that, not stabbing behind the back? When I realized what you were doing, Dutch, you keyboard warrior, false team, I left.
Yeah, you had no choice because sin was on your back. That's all. Sin was on your back. Sin would have hide your life.
Thanks to your actions, you made that alliance become a farming alliance for A13 and Sin.
What's his chain? Expression? Okay. We're just trying to explain what Reaper is saying isn't true. And he's just, doing a dump on a toilet. It just seems about 20 minutes. And that's it. He's talking in KC about us like we are a bad tribe to go to. No, we learned. We learned. And we made sure that it won't happen again. That's why we're making this live stream. To protect people from you.
Yep. I said
this shouldn't be happening.
I said you had no choice but to leave because your whole tribe ran away from you. I said except Kinky Bunny who stayed and you abandoned her. I said you abandoned Kinky Bunny, the only person who stayed loyal to you.
Yeah. So, please tell me, isn't this narcissism? Tell me.
Yep.
This sounds like a very deluded person who doesn't know fuck up.
Well, thank you, Reaper, for the 1.4 million wood. Thank you for the 1.4 million food to help me heal the troops a little bit to be able to do this in the proper way. Thank you very much. I love the lessons you learned me. I hope that in your new tribe you have the time and the place to play like you like it. Because still, after all of that said and done, it's still a game. We're all supposed to be having fun and learning from the lessons we have done. Maybe it's not for you, but it is definitely for us. So I want to send you that message. Thank you very much for letting us learn what it means to be a leader.
Yeah.
And that is the faults you made, we're trying to make right.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like they got the gist of everything that went down, and, the drama still continues in a way, even after the dust settled, and we are about to surpass the tribe power that we had before the split, and I think we're running this tribe like a well-oiled machine now, and people join every day, and I think we're going to continue to grow until we reach the top 10, and it's a shame that it had to go this way, because if you look at the power that we have now and all the new members we've gained, if you look at where we were, we would probably be probably top 10 or better already, but I think we're headed that way now, and yeah. Reaper said, "You gotta be kidding me, dude. This dude is the biggest narcissist." He said, "People left because I had a few bad apples. I didn't see it."
Well, it just became a little bit, how do you call it? Panic to the process or something?
I think these two are the same people, Reaper and that Melthow.
What's the power level?
Well, but Malfoy's in IOR2, but he's fucking, yeah, 451k, and he's in IOR2.
Yeah.
Could be.
I think that's just, it's, mate, they're literally talking, oh, yeah, both talking shit.
Yeah, it could be his ult. I wouldn't put it past him. But then again, he only gets on to shit, so he must have 2 phones.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Here, those guys, they don't follow.
Bro, he's beyond delusional. So at the end of the day, guys, I'm really glad that I have you guys. I don't see myself trying to run a tribe without you guys. It wouldn't be the same. And I hope we can continue to grow this thing. But moving onward though, last night we burned Kinky Bunny. Simply because she likes to run her mouth, call me a bad leader, and like I said, she was complicit in basically everything that he did. And so, it just felt like it was the right thing to do. I'm not really sure where she stands now, but the last time we spoke to her, she wanted to give us the original tribe that had good research power, and we decided, as a group, because that's what real leaders do, they consult management before making decisions, and we decided that we didn't need it. We were going to stay here, and we were going to build up our own tribe tech. And even though it would have been a bigger advantage for us to do that, we didn't want to take something that was tainted the way that tribe was. So, yeah, we're doing it on our own. And
and we're better for it.
I believe we are
We're
better.
showing our members. We're showing our members we care.
Yep.
And that's the main deal here.
Yep. Yep, I agree.
Really agree.
That's what we want to send out to everybody. We are a council. That means everybody gets a say. We will all listen to it. We're trying to make the best decisions possible, and we keep you out of harm's way. That's what we're doing behind the scenes. That's what we're doing on the scene. That's what we're gonna say to you, all the guys. And I got a message for every alliance out there. Come talk to us. We want to make an alliance between us and grow together. That means that we, when the shit hits the fan, we can help each other out. We can give it like an altar or something. We can share. You don't have to lose the troops. We can still grow. That's what I want to say.
Yep.
So, PM me if you want, and let's start talking. And this is my special thanks to Nas C. Thank you very much for listening, and I think we can be good friends.
Yep.
And very strong allies if you want.
You guys aren't going to believe this. Look what I just found.
But did you find, can't see it yet, but...
I didn't even know these guys existed.
Wobble. Yeah, Wobble I've seen.
I don't see any allies listed.
Oh, well. Okay.
Okay.
Do you see any?
Scroll down if you can. You know the scroll thing?
Look in the rankings and see if I see WRB on anybody's thing in the top. Let's see.
With Gunner the Great.
Let's see. Let's message these people. Fucking hell, 201k. Yeah, they're only 3.4 mil power.
Who? Who is?
These Wob.
What do you mean they're 3.14 power?
Oh no, that's wrong. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's 53,000,005. You need to look at the power.
I know I clicked on the wrong person.
But I already looked, and there's nobody in their alliance that is stronger than our guys. They've just got more members, is what it is.
To Russia. They've got a guy who's 9 million. Nearly 10 mil.
What? In WOB? There's no way.
Yeah.
I just looked.
Yeah. I'm on it. 9.897. He's an R4.
Oh shit, I didn't see him. Ex-CIA. Ex-CIA. He's an ex-CIA member?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You reckon Kliegel could take him?
I reckon we could all take him.
Where's Kliegel when you need him?
Working, I think. He's on later to help with something.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then the rest are like 2 mil, 1.9.
He's the same castle size as Kliegel.
Yeah, but a lot of these people are troop heavy,
Yeah, just troop power, yeah.
troop power, so you take troop power away. Yeah.
I want to know
Amazing.
what his best march looks like.
I don't think he's as strong as Kliegel. Put it that way.
I wish I had a way to ping him. Does Kliegel have Discord? I can't remember.
Yeah, yes, he's in our thingy, Doomsday chat.
Can one of you guys ping him just to see if he replies, please?
I'm busy recruiting.
Ah, okay. I don't want to interrupt that.
I'll see what can I do.
About fucking 20 people so far.
Nice.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Throughout this whole thing, I've been fucking messaging people. So people how it's done. Away with your words.
Let me see. Yeah, found him. And what do you want me to ask him? To come online or?
Yeah, ask him can he come on to do the same thing we did last night. Tell him we found a really good spot and way more action.
Just say we've got some recruiting to do.
That too.
I've got 2 more tribes who need to be shown the power, and one of them's French.
You said a French tribe, huh?
Uh,
Some French fries, oui oui.
off. They're below us in the rankings by about the 20.
It's just,
Yeah,
dude, it's the only thing I don't like about this game. Well, 2 things. One, the whole tribe territory, you not being able to teleport into it. It is just the dumbest fucking thing I've ever had to deal with in a game like this. Like, really and truly.
And also, it's like, to get altars and stuff, you have to have tribe lands backing onto it. In past players, you can take cities just by marching to it. Building fortresses, castles,
Right.
your own castles, and rallying the shit out of it, you know what I mean?
Right.
You lose a lot of troops that way, but it saves, it's not time consuming.
Right.
It baffles me how this game is like this. They've done it in a good way, so it stops 1 or 2 tribes taking it all quickly, you know what I mean?
Right.
You have to work for it. It sort of gives everyone the same opportunity, but that's without taking into account people's credit cards.
Exactly. And the other thing is the hostile thing. I hate that so much.
Boys, I'm gonna cut out for a just check. Oh,
Okay.
Don't have to. Don't have to. Just stopped. But the live stream stopped. Just a sec.
No problem.
No problem.
Who's BGF?
I don't have a clue. BFG, I thought it originally said.
BGF. $17 million. I don't recognize any of their allies.
This mob tribe is English.
Interesting. Interesting, my friends.
Giving myself an epileptic fit and keep changing this, messaging people. Fuck it. Oh, I'm a Barbie girl. And Barbie world, so fantastic. My boobs are made out of plastic.
I haven't heard that in so long, bro.
Hey?
I haven't heard that in so long.
No, same here.
I'm gonna try to get Wolfie on.
Nice.
I think he's on later to do the event.
Oh wait, I can't because we're in a private chat. I can add him. Shall I add him, boys?
Yeah, why not?
I'm gonna get Wolfie on.
Oh,
Wolfie.
Yeah, Wolfie.
I've noticed he hasn't joined the stream, the voice chat as much.
No, because, well, this is a different one we use now.
Oh, I didn't think about that. So we need to switch voice chats.
No, I'm asking now to come join us, so that's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm calling him now.
That Kleagle's like him. He doesn't know how to. He doesn't know how to use Discord.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that.
Invite Slag and invite Kleagle.
Okay. I'll do that. Let me see. I don't know if we are friends yet, so maybe you should help me out on this one.
You can invite the group. Just invite people.
Yeah, I was doing that, but...
Oh boy. Hey Wolf.
Thank you.
Wolfie!
Let's do it like this then, that's also possible. Hello Wolfie, welcome in the live stream. With X, Full, and Double O Dutch.
Double O Dutch there.
I did not know you guys was in a private chat or whatever.
Dude, we forget sometimes. Like, I forget all the time that I'm not in the actual voice chat.
Private chat.
Yeah, I forget all the time.
Just invited Kleagle, and who else do you want?
You can invite Slag.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't have Slag's not. Yeah.
Yeah, but we do have him in the chat, so I'm looking if I can find him. Ah, you got Olg, yeah.
I've just invited.
I like Olg a lot, dude. He's very
I've just
upfront.
invited Kleagle and Olg.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm here watching the stream as well.
Hey, thanks for watching, bro. I didn't miss any of your comments, did I?
No.
No.
Does it say how many people have seen it so far?
I can have a look.
Let's try and get Spirit on. Oh, fuck, I don't know how
Yeah,
to.
I like when he gets
Two
on.
are watching.
Like two are watching right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Dutch, anal spiral put something in the thing. I don't know what he put.
Where?
He put Dan Julie Het Nog Hebben over Prinsessa.
Yeah, we can. He's asking, we can talk about Prinsessa. He wants to talk about Prinsessa.
Okay, so for me, I've always felt like the personality of Princess and Kinky Bunny was too similar. I'm not the type to be paranoid, even when I should be. But to me, it felt like they were the same person. Supposedly they're not. But Kinky Bunny, when she can make an alt account in a second. And she's also the type, she's smart enough to know the benefits of having an alt account. So for me, I felt like it was a high possibility that they were the same person. They were always on at the same time. When Kinky Bunny was typing, if somebody was talking to Prinsessa, she would reply with mostly emojis. Little smiley faces and stuff like that. So to me, I'm like, well, if you're going to keep up a personality of two accounts, it would be very easy to do if half the time you're only replying on your alt account with emojis. Am I wrong?
So a little bit of a catfish here.
I mean, I can't prove this. This is just my thing. And the reason I say that they were very similar in personality was that Princess always had something to say about the way management was doing things. She never necessarily agreed, but she also never wanted to put in any type of help with the management. So it's like, how can you always have an opinion about what we're doing, but you never want to actually have an input about what we're doing? You know what I'm saying? You never want to be part of the team, but you always want to criticize what's going on, or lack thereof, any type of effort at all to be a part of things. You know?
Well,
Did I miss anything?
We explained the same stuff we did yesterday.
But Prinsessa, she did help a little bit with the events.
No, I agree. She sent good mail. I give her that. She's good at sending out mail about events, but again, Kinky Bunny did that stuff. And I also don't think it's a coincidence that when Kinky Bunny left, or should I say when she didn't come over, and Prinsessa did, it was like she then became part of management. No, you remember? Like she started. Well, I mean, she started sending mail, which was weird because she didn't do that before.
Guys, we need to explain what we're sort of on about, because we want someone who's watching who doesn't have a clue what we're on about.
No, we had a person with us called Prinsessa.
Yeah.
Prinsessa came from, I think, the old AOD, I don't know.
Yes.
The new trucks. Yeah, kind of funny, but okay. And we have the strongest suspicion that is Kinky Bunny's alternate account. But we don't know for sure. We can't prove it.
Right.
What we can prove is they were on there together. They knew the same stuff. They write a little bit in the same way. But when on private, for me, she told us she was Spanish speaking and Italian speaking. So the things she wrote, for me, I needed to figure out what she was saying because it looked a little bit drunk. That was a bit weird, but okay. That was the thing I could see, and what I saw, yes, that Kinky Bunny and her second account, because she had more than one account,
yes,
apparently,
yes,
was Madam Bunny, and she was already with us, and she was always fearing that we will kick her out.
Right.
She was always telling me that, and no worries, it is out there. No, it's out there. But Prinsessa and her were on the same way, and well, Prinsessa I asked because she was good in defense and she played a little bit, and I saw that she had a little bit of knowledge, so I asked her to do the events and help us through it in a nice way.
Right.
And we flirted a little bit, but it was I thought it was nice, because I'd have nothing to gain with that. She's so far away, and I'm here in Holland. You know, it's at least more than 4,000 or 5,000 kilometers. I'm not gonna travel that.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Look. Truth booth. Truth booth time. Truth booth time, guys. Truth booth time.
I tried also that Wolfie. Come on board. Yeah.
Truth booth.
Truth booth time. Okay, guys. We're gonna ask some spicy questions. But first, Dutch, are you willing to step into the truth booth?
Yeah, the brothers is here. Brothers double Dutch at your service.
All right, bro. So I think that out of all the tribe members, you talked to Kinky Bunny and Princessa more than anybody. And so, with that being said, what is the most spicy conversation you had with both of them?
Only with one, and it was Kinky Bunny.
There we go. See, you see where this is going.
I was in the first time I was in AOG. It was early. We talked about what was the difference between.
Was Princessa a imposter?
It's not that spicy, but okay. We talked about the difference between what was normal in USA and how free and open we are in the Dutch way. So we talked a little bit, and so we found out Kinky Bunny, why she's called Kinky Bunny.
And why is that? What was the type of conversation?
Why is that?
It was touchy feely stuff. So like we talked a little bit about the names for stuff, like if you postpone an orgasm, or for us, that what that's called, and we're a little bit touch base about the S&M part of it, bondage stuff. Just what was normal there, what's normal here, and what she liked a little bit, and we talked a bit about that. But it was in the early days, so I was very careful that I didn't say nothing wrong. I'm still the gentleman, of course.
I feel like there's a little bit more. What do you mean by the differences between American and the Dutch way? Why do you suspect they call her Kinky Bunny?
Yeah, ropes, cuffs, and I think a little bit of she called it, like why she called it a second account, Madam Bunny. So she will be the dominatrix or the submissive, and that's something we talked about a little bit, but not much. It was very, very, how must I say, like Wolfie, just honest and pure, and how do you say, what is the word?
Modest?
Yeah, innocent.
Okay.
Talked innocently about the stuff that's around there, what's in normal there and what's normal here. That's what we a little bit talked about. We kept it to ourselves.
Okay.
And of course, we're a little flirting here and there, but come on. We're guys, we're girls.
Okay, so with that being said, and
Yeah.
I know you talked to Princess as well, and we're talking about the similarities between the two. Did you see similarities in the way that they talked, specifically about?
Emojis.
Lots of emojis, right?
And lots of emojis, the same emojis, but still the speak was different. So Princessa, she told me she only once drunk and that's it. But every time, the last couple of times, she looked a little bit drunk. How she typed to us, but I thought maybe it's a translation or she doesn't know how to. So I needed to ask more questions. What do you mean? What are you telling me? Yeah.
What the heck?
Come on. Yeah, that was one of the last.
I did not know this stuff.
Oh, this is the last stuff. I'm a gentleman and I usually don't talk about stuff. But on the live stream,
Was
I'm
Princess an imposter?
maybe. We're not sure. We can't prove it. But what we can prove is that a lot of similarities. We suspect she's the same person as Kinky Bunny, or she's friends with Kinky Bunny, or sisters, or something like that. That's what we think. We don't know.
Okay.
And
Yo.
yeah.
I think we should talk about Bruce or Brutus.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll put my balls on the table. Give it to me.
Yes, that's why I wouldn't talk to her, because I felt something between her and somebody else.
No.
Okay.
It was just playful, man. And I tried to put you on board so you can have a little bit of an experience, right?
Okay, so let's.
Well, still, I felt something up, though.
Yeah? Giving you some life experience, that's the main deal, yeah?
Let me kind of switch. Let me change gears while the truth booth is open. For
Explain to Wolfie what the truth booth means,
okay, so truth booth is kind of like truth or dare, but there is no dare. It's just the truth. And once you step into the truth booth, you have to answer all of the questions that we fire at you, and you have to be brutally honest. So, Fall, are you willing to step into the truth booth?
Go on then.
He had a question about Brutus, so I'm waiting on that question.
I don't know a question, someone just put it in.
Okay.
Someone was like, maybe we should ask Brutus instead, and then export Brutus as Brutal.
Yeah. Well, I have a game name, and it's called Brutus Double O Dutch. I left out the Brutus because I wasn't that strong yet. But when tough decisions need to be made, I put my balls on the table and say, here we go, boys. Here we need to make the decision.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's how it goes. And of course, the brutal attack comes from that. And yeah, stuff, techniques, and yeah, that comes from the brutal side. Double Dutch is more the diplomatic way. So I'm both. The Dutch way. Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm brutally honest.
It's time to put Fall in the hot seat. Fall, are you ready for these questions?
I am, yeah.
All right, bro. What is the craziest thing you've ever seen? And there's gonna be crazier questions, guys. Gonna be a little bit spicier questions, but I want him to get his feet wet first before we throw him into the fire. So the first question, it's mild. What is the craziest thing you've ever done with one of your exes or current flings? And try to remember, we don't want to get banned off YouTube, so try and keep it, a little bit PG. Say it without saying it. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? And I would like to keep it like this. So, like for me, for instance, I've always wanted to find a girl that enjoys gaming as much as I do, and so I did. If you get my drift.
Yeah.
So what is the craziest thing you've ever done or had done to you? Yeah.
I'm sure people know films, the films trilogy or whatever it's called, 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah.
Imagine that, but the other way around.
Oh yeah. Shit, kinky,
so, yeah.
Kinky. Okay. And how did
say no more? I don't want to.
How did you know this girl?
I met her through my friend's girlfriend.
Okay.
At the time.
Okay. So it was a friend of your girlfriend?
No, friend of my mate's girlfriend.
Oh, okay. All right, so basically you're saying somebody was in control and somebody wasn't. And so with that being said, did it get crazy to the point where you needed like a safe word? Did shit get that crazy, or was it kind of mild? Was it like you guys were both testing the waters?
No, I wouldn't say it was mild, but there are certain things I wouldn't do or wouldn't have done to me.
Okay.
So everything that I wouldn't mind being done to me happened, but it's not what you guys think. There was no shoving things in places and all that.
Okay. Let's change gears a little bit. Have you ever had a girlfriend, wife, whatever, who didn't like the amount of gaming that you did? And if so, what kind of problems did it cause?
Yeah, very much so.
Explain a little bit.
Yeah.
Explain a little bit. Because for me, I go ahead. I'm sorry.
Basically, I've always been for one to play on like Xbox, PS5, and all that, and she wanted to basically have me right next to her, go out, see a friggin' family 24/7, come back, then go straight to bed or whatnot, or like watch boring TV programs that she liked. And in the end, she was doing her things up there. She put on what she wanted upstairs. I just came down, just turned on my PlayStation, Xbox, whatever, and just did what I want to do.
Damn right. So what kind of problems did like? Can you think of one situation where you guys got into an argument about it that was pretty intense, or how do you handle that kind of situation? Because I know a lot of guys and girls who listen to this who love to game as much as we do. Sometimes it can cause problems to the point where it can get pretty hot. It can get pretty heated in the arguments. And like, how did you solve it? How did you navigate through that?
We had an argument, and then we went to separate ways, and then we used to have another argument about it, and then we wouldn't talk for a bit, and then it was always like that. There was no like middle ground.
Got you. And so it did. How long did that relationship last?
That lasted probably a few months.
That's about it, huh? And so was that?
But that purely got broke up because she didn't think she wanted to change me as a person, and that's one thing I would never do for anyone.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way, because me personally, I'm not gonna be with anybody that wants to try and change who I am. If I enjoy gaming and that's what I like to do, that's what gives me pleasure, better believe that I'm not gonna change for you. That's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna be the same person through and through.
Okay. But you're not having those kind of questions for me, X.
Oh no,
Okay.
you're next. You're next. But I've got.
Gosh.
All right, guys. One more question for Fall, and then we're gonna put my boy Dutch in the hot seat. So Fall. What is the craziest thing that's ever happened to you? Period. Me, I've been held hostage. I've had a lot of things crazy happen to me. What is the craziest thing you've had happen to you, or you witnessed happening?
I can't say that on live, but I'm not saying no about that on the live. I can't.
Say what?
I can't talk about it on live because yeah.
All right, so
do you have something less than that?
Yeah.
Still crazy.
I've not been held hostage, more like, but I've been, yeah. The craziest thing that actually happened the other day.
Oh
the
shit!
other week, I got arrested for drink driving, and then I had to go to court yesterday, and yeah, I've got a suspended sentence for a year, and I was very close to being locked up because apparently I was quite aggressive with the police when I was upset. I couldn't remember. So yeah, I'm on suspended. Yeah.
Wow, man. Well,
boy.
I really hope. Yeah, I really hope that gets handled, brother, because we definitely don't want to have you gone from the game.
It's like, people. Yeah, you just get, it's world's full of jealousy.
No, I agree.
But to me, actually, that is the greatest thing that's happened to me. Actually,
Bro, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what the hell I'm about ready to ask Dutch. Dutch, you ready to get into the hot seat, my boy?
Yeah, but you're on the spot as well, huh? You know.
All right,
Okay.
Dutch.
I know what you're gonna ask me.
Dutch, I want you to tell the story that you told me when you were talking about your old tribe leader. I want you to.
Okay. Here it goes.
the heck?
Different game. Not gonna tell you which one. I had a tribe leader there, and she will also on Discord, voice chats and stuff, but also camera time.
oh
And,
yeah,
well, yeah, it was a little bit of a show. She got a little bit drunk with wine, I think. And I was on the whiskey, and people were on beer, and we're talking, and we're getting a little bit flirty. And in one go, she pulled up a dress, showed us a pussy, and the other guy whips out his dick. But that wasn't the baddest part. She said, well, this is normal. This is how we communicate between leaders. So what? She told us about and saw the naked pics, the dick pics, the pussy pics, everything. Well, in that game, I need to confess, this is especially for you, Mr. X.
Yeah.
Some girl wanted so bad to be an R4. She sent me pictures, and X can vouch for that it happened.
oh god, story.
And I got all those kinds of 20-second films, because it's not more allowed on Discord at that point. From a toothbrush in certain lady parts till fingers, till coming, till all the juicy stuff there was. Yeah, that happened. So, and she was married, by the way, and I wasn't. And I told her, "Is this really what you want to do?" Yeah, she wanted to do that. So we started a little bit of romancing, and how do you call it? So we needed to tell each other stories, how to get aroused and stuff like that. He wanted the truth, right? And so I got myself a big ass, spank bank to you, so you can say.
So basically,
Big for X, so I could prove it.
yeah. So Dutch has got like an archive of stuff that this chick has sent him, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Let's switch gears before I get demonetized. Dutch, what is the craziest experience you've ever had with a long distance relationship?
Oh God, you want me to tell this?
Yeah, just remember we're on YouTube though, so say things without saying the spicy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
I need to keep it PG.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Well, I met a crazy chick from the Norwegian countries, or I say Scandinavian countries, and there was, I think, Tenerife.
Mm-hmm.
And we got into it a little bit, and it was nice. And she came around here one time, but she was a little bit crazy, and I didn't want her to meet the family or get my whole village up and roar, because she was a little bit crazy. Liked it though. We had
Crazy how?
Intercourse.
Crazy how? How is she? Yeah, how is she crazy?
Well, 24/7, some part of her was on my penis. 24/7 in the grocery shop, at the fish and chip shop.
What?
At the pharmacy, you could name it, where her hands were or her mouth. Yeah, And I'm not bragging. It was the truth. It was the goddamn truth. She
Holy
wanted
crap!
Everything. Well,
I haven't had any girlfriends or anything.
oof, boy, she came to Holland 2 times, and she wrecked me. But I wrecked her too, because
He said she wrecked me.
One time one time we were trying to I made myself a bed. I'm a little bit bigger and with higher, and also I got a more than average penis. And well, she wanted to go faster, harder, and well, I did. So the whole bed moved all across the floor, and I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Holy
the thing
crap.
was banging against the radiator really hard, like bang, 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 and I go, oh my god, we're gonna have an explosion.
Oh gosh.
Like the ice went inside the head of top, and well, yeah, she was a little bit surprised.
Holy crap, dude.
Well,
Oh gosh.
you want the truth? That's the god honest truth.
Holy crap.
I had to weld the legs back to my bed.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
so
I had to I snapped them clean off.
Damn.
When I was with my
So now you know the Brutus how he got his name.
Okay. So now, Anal Spyro said that's the Dutch way. Now
That's the Dutch way.
let's switch topics. Let's switch topics a little bit. What is the craziest thing you've ever had happen to you personally? Bad things that have ever happened to you or whatnot.
Bad things. Let's have a look. I need to think about that one. Yeah, a lot of things. Like I lost my mother, but about lung cancer, and that's a very bad thing.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, by the way, but I meant more like crime-wise, or it didn't even have to happen to you. Maybe something you saw happen, or something that happened to somebody you know.
Well, let's say it like this. In Holland, we have we can smoke a joint. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We went a little bit stupid because first we went to the coffee shop with two friends of mine. One is dead already, and the other one is still alive. But okay, we went across the border into Belgium. We had about 10 grams of weed with us. We had at least 5 grams of hashish with us, and we went across the border. Yeah, because one wanted to go clothes shopping. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. I said, you know what we're fucking doing? We're transporting illegal goods across the border. Yeah, that's no problem. And I said, well, you better stick to the goddamn speed limit. And they did, luckily. Otherwise, we would be now somewhere in Belgium.
Right.
And the other crazy story I have is of my garage keeper. He went a little bit ballistic and shot his former girlfriend and his boyfriend at the time in his old house in Belgium. And he had cameras there for sort of protection maybe, but it wasn't part of his business. So what happened there was a little bit of jealousy, and it's all caught on camera. So the dude is still waiting the sentencing in Belgium. And he lost his business, everything, and we got to know this because some of them were the new boyfriend was a son from one of my father's old friends. So we know a little bit about that. Or what you want to hear is in my street there are more about, I think, 10 or 20 people who used to grow weed in attics. Well, I don't know them personally, but the street I'm on, that happened.
Jeez.
I know loads of people who have been locked up recently for it.
Talk a little bit about that real quick while I run to use the bathroom, and I'll be right back, and I got a crazy story to say.
Right, basically, they got caught because the smell coming from the windows. And obviously you can smell weed, whatever. It's got a very distinctive, strong smell. And if you know, you know. You guys will know. And all it takes is for a copper to drive past with a window down or to bust you in. And all we do is come in the house and they'll be able to smell it. Search a house, a mini farm going or something like that, for example. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Anyone.
And one experience I want to share is my three-way. There was one special night. I swear to you.
Yeah.
A three-way.
Yeah.
2 girls, 1 boy. But it's not my dream. Yeah, guys, I'm 40. I've been young. I've done shit. What can I tell you? And that's coming from me. I'm just a poor boy, you know.
Poor boy.
Damn.
Poor boy, but a good lad.
But the best. Oh, dogging. We have to get onto that subject. Dogging.
Dogging? What the hell is
In the
dogging?
car, in public, you know, you meet someone, go to a pub, they've got say a boyfriend. Yeah, they've got a boyfriend or they've got a partner.
Mm-hmm. And that's your gigs, or hello?
Hello.
Yeah. So that's something you like, Paul.
I like to upset people sometimes. It's like a game.
But how is that possible? You want to just get it under the skin? Is it the tension you like? What is it?
Nice. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
Carry on, Dutch.
Okay. This story's. I had one story, a crazy story. Okay.
I'm back.
I'm not on the truth booth right now.
Do you want to be on the truth booth? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Have you a story to tell for us, Wolfie?
Well, I don't really have one, but I don't really know of any.
Okay. But what do you want to tell our audience? Do you have a message?
I mean, it's fine if I don't be on it. It's fine.
That's fine, Wolfie.
No worries. Just wanted to say, yeah.
I know I was scared when we was talking about Reaper and stuff.
No raping. No, that's not what we do. It's
I know.
Game. It's a game.
Well, Reaper, I meant.
Oh, that.
Reaper. That Reaper.
Yeah. What is
the Reaper was on the game.
I know, still is. But I think he has a little bit more trouble pooping this time.
I was kind of scared when I got called out that when we first started the truth booth.
Mm-hmm. The audio wasn't on properly, so they couldn't hear perfectly. But Wolfie, there's no problem here. And I wanted to say. So, yeah.
I know the only thing I could say about him is when he did message me in game about that one thing.
How many people are watching this by chance? Can you guys let me know?
I can check.
Yeah, check, Wolfie.
Hey, X.
Yo,
Reaper's still crying.
I see that.
6 people are watching.
Let's go. Hey, shout out to you guys if you guys are watching this. Don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe.
Watching, by the way, when I bring up the chat.
So can you all agree that this is our leaders, our ex-leader, his behavior? Is that proper leader talk? Or is this just crying a little?
Tell you what, and he's probably old. Well, I know for a fact he will be older than me.
Yeah.
But he's fucking crying over a game.
Yep.
Pathetic.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a game. Boys and girls, the only thing that matters you need to really, really take to heart is the people you take with you.
Like literally,
Those are the people.
I'd say about games like this, it's about having fun, getting to meet new people and grow together. But then
Yeah.
you get certain, like, small group of people who will just ruin it for others.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? All because they splash out their credit cards and this, that, the other. You know,
Yeah.
you've got the very small group of people, and if it's not done properly and dealt with, it ruins everyone's bloody enjoyment. I know a lot of people will and are playing this, you know, because they probably like Vikings or they've probably seen a TV series Vikings.
Right.
Yeah, could be.
Yep.
Yeah, just wanted to try and tell that the proper way to lead a tribe and to be open, to be honest, and to talk. That's the one and first thing you need to do. The second one, that's even important than that, is to keep your members safe.
Yep.
Help them grow, help them develop, help them do the tactics, help them understand the game a little bit more, how things work. That's all you need to do. And if you do that, you have a strong bond of people who can teach the next generation and the next generation. So in all, we can grow.
So go ahead.
We all want the same thing in this game and on games like this, to grow and to conquer in one foot. But in this case, altars, you know, you've got level 1, 2, you've got middle of the map, level 3, the best altar you can get. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what we want to do. But for all, we want to make fun with each other, right?
You work together and you'll achieve it. And that is not, you know.
Real quick, guys. Number one, I want to put myself in the hot seat for the first time. That's number one. So
we can ask the questions.
yeah, you guys can each ask a question. But first, I have a level 5 monster, the Dark Raven. If you guys want to help me hit this while I'm in the hot seat.
I'm gonna try.
Level 5. This dude is gonna be
crazy.
Yeah, this Raven is gonna be no joke, guys.
Damn, it's a T3.
I'm gonna destroy all my troops. I know that. Welcome to Days and Days of Eden.
I don't think I have hardly a chance right now. I can't even join with the VC or anything right now.
Mm-hmm. Just watch this one then. I think I'll truly be like my Dutch mate is called.
What the hell? I just saw the freaking rewards of that thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
gonna
trying to
be
get online.
This is gonna be a bad boy, guys.
My game is hanging just a sec. I stopped the live stream. Let me see this one. Yeah. So I can't watch with you guys. I can try on this one, but it won't synchronize, I think. Let's see if the game works. Just post it in chat where it is, and I will come to your aid and kill off all my troops.
Just buff up.
I buffed R up, buddy. I'm buffed at like nobody's business. Let me see, do I still have some in the... Yeah, let's heal them up. And because we need everybody. Let's go brutal attack. Everybody send everybody.
I just saw on the chat, it said Reaper, let's get spicy on the Kingdom chat right there. I just seen.
Well, he could, but he doesn't have his own live channel, huh? There's another live stream.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
Quick.
go ahead, guys. Who wants to give me the first question?
Okay. Do you want to do the monster first, or you want to do the question first?
Doesn't matter. Well, I guess
What?
at the same time.
What's the best thing you can tell about your experience, a sexual experience. What is the strangest thing you've done?
The strangest thing?
Strangest thing. The viewers will not want to know how kinky you get, huh?
All right. So I'm gonna. It's not that it, hard to explain here. Okay, so. Okay. I had somebody lick peanut butter off of my toes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
But okay, let's I think weirder than that. I was dating a girl who was in college, and I went up there to visit. And I had to do something. I needed a laptop for her. Why is he attacking? Everybody attack.
Okay.
I need
Anal spiral, go for it. Anal spiral, we need you. Get in the action, anal spiral. Get her in there.
So I needed to use her laptop, and so she says she's in the shower, and she says, "Go ahead, you can use my laptop." So I open it, and I open the internet browser, and I see a woman. It's like a graphical woman, like a CGI, like, it was like a cartoon type thing, and she's being penetrated by like 10 alien monsters. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. She's looking up women getting penetrated by alien monsters. I didn't know what to think, bro. I was completely blown away, because this is a girl that we had only kissed a couple times. We had been dating a month. So I'm thinking to myself, she's into this kind of stuff, and we hadn't even kissed. I was like trying to figure this chick out. I'm like, this is the type of stuff she's into?
Yeah.
I didn't even know women were into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sure they are. Just come on. They don't talk to us directly about it, but always little clues. Yeah, that point in that direction, you know.
Wait, I failed that? Did we got it? Because battle report.
Defeat. We got defeat. We only got 21%.
What?
And I got 1 hour and 25 minutes in the hospital, but I already got one. So, ready to do it again. Maybe we get some more people to join, because I think we need to. Only 21%, we need the big boys.
Yeah.
Where are the heavy hitters?
Alright, next question.
I'm just laughing at Luther, to be fair. In Kingdom Chat.
Yeah, well. Boys without his toys, huh? But one thing I should say to Reaper, he needs to look at us, and he should be proud. This is what he created.
Yeah.
So, I want to say a big shout out to him. Thank you for making us this good of players.
Right.
Why? Because we saw what we needed to do different, and we did. Thank you very much, sir.
I wonder if you start a rally on the monster, will it still disappear?
You can try.
Let's try.
I healed up, so I can.
Oh, you can't. You can't rally it.
No? So,
Next to it. Bam, bam. Just make sure you buff up.
Good point.
I'm buffed.
Good point.
Buff up, then piece of cake.
Create. Let's see, yep.
Okay. Next question. Who's got the question? I'm ready for it.
Full. You got the question this time.
you've answered. Right, what's the craziest thing that's happened to you? Just at any point.
Okay. So we're gonna go with the hostage situation.
Hostage, and you go tell us about that.
All right. So I'm living in Indiana. All right, and it's Halloween night. I was doing my weed dealing thing when I was younger. So I had given this guy like an ounce of weed, and he never paid me back, and it had been going on like a month. And we're wanting to smoke, but we needed a cigar, so we stop at this gas station, and there's a girl there, a girl we had never seen before. And so my buddy gets out of the truck, and he didn't have a cell phone for whatever reason. So I said, "Here, take my cell phone, go get her number." So he takes my cell phone and he's talking to her for a while. And again, this Halloween, so we're ready to get into some crazy stuff that night. And it just so happened that this girl knew or had told my buddy that guy that had owed me money was going to be coming to her house later on that night. So I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, we need to go then, because this guy been dodging all my phone calls and whatnot. Why is he going to attack? He's just going to attack without everybody being there. Don't attack. Don't attack. Just let him die. Okay, so I said, okay. He said, so you're gonna come over there with me, right?
He's attacking.
Yeah, just let him die. I said, yeah. So we're gonna go over there tonight because I want to run into this guy and get my money. So about, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock that night, we go over there, and it was weird from the start when we got in there. So like I rap for fun. I make music for fun. And my sister's mom owns a bar there. And so on Friday nights, I would grab the microphone from the DJ and I would perform a couple songs that I was familiar with. And the people liked it. So word got around. And keep in mind, I'd only been living there for maybe a year or so. And so a lot of people would show up on Friday nights so that they could hear my music or whatever. And so word got around about it. Why does he keep sending shit? And so anyways, as soon as we get in the door, she goes, oh, hey, you're the guy that makes music, whatever, right? And she goes, rap a song for me, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know you. I've never met you. How do you know about me? Right? Like, no, like my buddy didn't know her. I didn't know her. Nobody knew who this chick was, but she knew who I was. And so about an hour goes by and she's trying to get us to do like cocaine and all these things. And I'm telling her like, no, I don't do stuff. And she goes, well, are you a narc? Are you a narc? If you don't drink or do this and that, then you're a narc, right? Trying to get me to get messed up, trying to mess me up, dude, and trying to throw me off. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. So I'm starting to feel a little weird. And I asked her, I said, so you live here by yourself? She says, yeah, it's just me here.
X minute.
All right. Everybody attack. And so she tells me that she's there by herself. And about 30 more minutes goes by. We're there at this point for about an hour and a half, and she's still acting suspect and weird. And all of a sudden I start to hear noises from the back room. And I said, what's that noise back there? And she's like, oh, it's nothing. And if she was smart, she would have said, it's a dog or it's this or that. But she's like, no, it's nobody. I'm like, yeah, but I keep hearing stuff from back there. It's got to be something. Something's back there. She goes, no, it's nothing. So this is where it gets crazy. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear a door go boom, and in comes these guys. This tall black dude. He had to have been almost 7 foot tall, and he's got a pistol in his hand and a knife in his other hand. And did it say defeat? What was that?
Yeah, but keep sending troops so we can kill it.
It disappeared.
Oh, I sent the troops right after.
So we have to kill it within that time limit?
Yep, I think so.
What?
Yeah, I think it. So, we need to spawn it, we need to attack it quite quickly. So, yeah, I got still people in the hospital, so let's try to clear it. 1 hour, exactly. Not again. Yep. 8 minutes. I'm running out of speed up, boys.
Okay, so big tall black dude pops out of the back room and he's running towards us. Get on the floor, get on the floor. There's a fat bald dude who comes out behind him and he's got a shotgun in his hand. And he hits my buddy in the face with the shotgun, puts him straight down on the ground. And at this point, we're both laying on our stomachs. And the bald fat dude he breaks a lamp that was in the room. And the other dude's got rope in his hands and they're hog tying us. And they take our cell phones and they start beating the crap out of my buddy. They're pummeling his face, right? They're beating the crap out of him. And I'm telling them, I said, what do you guys want? What do you guys want? And they're saying, we want the money. We want the money. And I'm like, I don't have any money. He says, yeah, but your mom does. So at that point, I was living with my sister's mom and my sister. And like I told you, my sister's mom owns a bar. So apparently we were targeted. This was a robbery that they knew who we were. And the girl told the two guys, hey, so-and-so, talking about me, is going to be at my house tonight. So they were waiting in the back room with weapons so that they could rob us. And they wanted me to get money from my sister's mom, who they thought was my real mom. And they wanted all the money and they wanted to have it delivered to the house. And they were holding us hostage at gunpoint. So I'm telling them, you know, it's not my real mom. They don't keep money at the house. It's in a bank, And so they're not touching me, which I thought was weird. They kept beating the crap out of my buddy. And at this point, I'm worried for his life because his face is like ground hamburger meat. I mean, they beat the crap out of him. And I'm like, yo, fucking hit me. I'm saying, hit me. And, all right, yeah. So everybody get your troops out and ready, and then we'll spawn the monster.
Can you direct where you want to spawn it?
No, but at least we'll already have our troops there. We'll know how many people we have. But I've spawned it twice though, and it keeps going to the same spot. So anyways, I'm telling these guys, you know, it's not possible. My sister's mom doesn't have that much money, blah, 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 blah. And they're not trying to hear me. And so they take my phone and they start calling people that they knew were drug dealers and people who they knew that I knew that had money so that they could get it and try and get them to come over and then rob those people. But luckily, nobody recognized these guys' voices, and so nobody showed up. At this point, about an hour or so had passed, and so they're getting desperate, and I'm becoming scared because they're now telling me, oh, you don't have any identification or wallet on you, so if we kill you, nobody's going to know who you are. Nobody's going to even know you were gone. Like, all this crazy shit they're saying. And,
yeah.
So at that point, I was desperate. And so I said, look, my sister's mom has got a safe at the house. It's full of money. If you let us go, or let one of us go, I'll take you to it. And where we were at was about a 5-minute drive. We're right down the road from my sister's mom's house. And how many people we got? We got Olg, we got myself. Where's everybody else at? Okay, Dutch, Gertz. Okay. And so they agreed, but they left the dude with the shotgun with my friend, and the black dude and the girl take me in the truck, and they go to my sister's mom's house. They park, and so full disclosure, my sister's mom's got a lot of money. They have a butler named Richard that they call Dick, and he's up all night. He's up all night long usually, and so I knew that if his bedroom light was on, that if I could just get to him, because he owns guns and stuff, if I could get to him, I'd have a fighting chance of living. And so we get to my room, because my room is on the outskirts of the house. We get to my room, and I told him, I said, we got dogs. I said, we have 2 dogs. I said, if you let me go, I'll go put... Say what? He's over here. I said, if you let me go, I'll put the dogs away, and nobody will wake up. And so he said, while he had the pistol to the back of my head, he said, "Don't fuck me." As soon as he let me go, I ran as fast as I could to the butler's room. I'm like, Dick, there's people in the house with guns. He said, "What the hell?" he said, "What the hell?" And he grabs a bottle. He grabbed a bottle, and he starts running towards where those guys were in the other room. And he starts running where those guys were in the other room, and he chased them out of the house. Like, this dude has got balls of steel, bro. Like, he didn't care. No questions asked. He was just balls to the wall, ready to fight, and chased those dudes away. Not only did he chase them away, but that guy jumped in the truck and left that girl standing there, completely abandoned her. And I guess he had went and picked up his buddy, and they left my boy at the trailer. And my boy ended up walking to my mom's house in his boxers, all beat to hell. And there was helicopters in the sky looking for these guys. SWAT team showed up. It was crazy, dude. There was cops everywhere. And this is where the story takes a crazy turn. I think, we got it this time, guys. We got it this time.
Easy.
Those guys leave. They stole. By the way, the truck that they took was my buddy's. They stole the truck. When the police showed up, when we gave them the description of the guys, they told us, we've been after these guys for 3 years. They do home invasions, robberies, store robberies, and everything. They've been after them for 3 years. And so the cops were actually pretty excited when we told them who they were, because they thought that they would find these guys. And like I said, this is where the story gets crazy. So the girl who set us up, her name was Josie, and the cops apparently knew exactly who this chick was, because her father got her addicted to heroin when she was like 11, and would take her to bars and sell her to truckers and shit, and prostituted her. So she was doing prostitution and shit. She was doing prostitution and shit since the time she was 11. And so they knew exactly who she was. So they tell me that when they took her downtown to the police station to question her about what had happened, she told the police that we tried to rape her, and that her boyfriend and boyfriend's friend showed up in the nick of time, and that's how everything went down. I couldn't believe she said that, bro. I couldn't believe that even though she was busted, she tried to spin the story and try and say that we tried to rape her, and that her boyfriend and the other guy showed up and helped her. What the cops were trying to figure out was, if we were trying to rape her, why did they tie us up, beat up my boy, and were trying to get money from my parents' house? Right? Like, why did he show up there with a gun to try and rob my parents' house? And so they knew she was lying, but because they're police officers, they had to do their due diligence, and so they had to investigate no matter what. Even though they knew she was a prostitute, even though they knew she was a drug addict, even though they knew that they beat us up, tied us up, and tried to hold us hostage and rob us, they had to follow through because she made the claim. So he said, "Would you be willing to come to the state troopers barracks and take a lie detector test?" My boy, whose jaw was broken, teeth were busted out, his face was so messed up, dude. He's yelling at the police officers, "What do you mean we gotta take a lie detector test?" He's like, "Look at my face! Look at my face!" He kept yelling, right? And I'm like, "Bro, chill." I was like, "I'll go downtown." I said, "I'll take the lie detector test for the both of us. We don't have anything to hide." And so 2 days later, they had a lie detector specialist guy show up, and I drove an hour away to Jasper, Indiana to take this lie detector test. And of course I passed. But let me tell you, lie detector tests are not like you see in the movies at all, by any means. It is brutal. how they do these lie detector tests, bro. And I was in there for over an hour, almost 2 hours, answering questions that this guy gave me. And of course, I passed the lie detector test with flying colors. And when I got done, there's probably about 11 or 12 state troopers, police officers, came down and shook my hand and were like, dude, I'm so sorry you had to deal with this. You know, we're going to find these guys. So where we were when they tied us up and held us hostage was about 3 hours away from where they found the truck. They found the truck that they stole in Indianapolis, Indiana. Right? They found it about a week later. And till this day, they're still on the run. And I don't know if they've ever been found.
That's mad, bro.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
It's a crazy, crazy, crazy story.
That is the craziest shit
Yeah.
I've ever had happen to me.
Oh my god, man. That's heavy.
Yep.
Damn.
So,
But you're no longer there, I hope, huh?
no, hell no. I got the hell out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
No, I've had some crazy stuff happen to me, but that was by far the craziest, I think.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I'm alive right now to talk about it.
Goodbye, Barbara.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man. That's heavy.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it is.
From spring to toilets from then instruction. You can imagine that, especially
So-
if you stay clean. It's trying to keep them
It's heavy, man.
all those
Yep.
people that facilitate.
So you guys have any other questions?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it interesting. What do you got for me?
Okay. What's the we asked that. Let me see. What is the most outrageous thing you did on sexually?
So many causes.
Outrageous one.
Just a minute.
Outrageous.
Oh my god, did I do that?
Okay, so I'll try and do long story short on this. I was invited to the beach by two guys that I knew that I was selling bud to. I was selling weed to at the time. I think I was like just turned 21, and it was my birthday. Actually, I just remembered this. It was my birthday, and I had no plans. I was at home by myself. It was like 8 o'clock at night or so, and I was bored. And these guys show up, and they're like, "Yeah, da da da." He said, "We're going to the beach." So one of the guys' names was Andy, and Andy's parents were big farmers. They owned one of the biggest farms in the area, and so they were very, very wealthy. And Andy's parents died, and they left him. I can't remember how they did. I think it was a car crash. They left him all this money, and he was depressed. Obviously, he was going through stuff, and he said, "I want to go to the beach, and I'm gonna blow a bunch of money. Do you want to come?" And he said, "I just bought a brand new Dodge Charger." And I looked out the window, and dude, this car was sweet, bro. This car was nice, right? And I had a puppy at the time. I had a little baby puppy, and I told him, I said, "I can't leave my puppy. I just got it a week ago." He said, "Bring it." I'm like, "I'm gonna bring my fucking puppy to the beach." Okay, whatever. So I get in the car and I go with these guys, and on the way there, he says, "We're gonna stop at a strip club." I'm like, "Oh shit!" And like we're drinking liquor the whole way. We're getting tore up. And we stop at this strip club, and I didn't know that they had ATMs at the strip club, and you can withdraw as much money as you want. So this dude immediately, he's buying lap dances for all of us and stuff, and he's just throwing money around. Dude, he blew over $1,000 in like 20 minutes, and then he went over to the ATM machine, and he's buying more drinks for everybody. He keeps getting more money out of the ATM machine. And so he had done it like twice, bro. He's blowing through thousands, right? And the other dude that I'm with, Ben, says, "Bro, we got to get him out of here. If we're ever going to get to the beach, he can't be drinking this much, and he's blowing through too much money too quick. We got to stop this, right?" So I tell Andy, the guy with all the money, I tell him, I said, "Bro, I said, you're gonna blow all your money before we go. He's like, oh, I got tons of money. So it was, like I said, it was my birthday. So we're at the bar, and he tells the bartender, he says, hey, it's so-and-so's birthday, talking about me. And the bartender was honestly the most attractive woman in the strip club. But, you know, she was also one of the oldest women. So he says,
It's literally with you. I just want to read out a couple of numbers.
I can hear somebody's TV really loud.
Not mine.
Shall we turn it down?
So the most attractive woman at the strip club, honestly, was the bartender. But she's older, and she had retired from doing lap dances and stuff. And she says, I would do it, but I don't do that stuff anymore. And I told him, I said, honestly, bro, I said, she's the only one that's really I find attractive. And so he says, what do I have? He said, how much money do I have to pay you to give my buddy a birthday lap dance? And she says, well, okay, so Andy was wearing this really expensive Fox hat. I don't know if you know what Fox is.
Yeah.
And she says, well, my son is obsessed with Fox, and I buy him Fox clothes all the time. I've never seen that hat before. She says, if you give me that hat, I'll do it for free. My boy said, you could have it. He took the hat off his head and threw it to her. Dude, she took me upstairs to this room. And this room is like a private section. And yeah, she says, have you ever had a blowjob through your jeans? I didn't even know that was a thing. Dude, a BJ through your pants? I'd never heard of it, right? So,
oh mate, never passed.
Dude, I didn't know it was a thing, right? So, dude, this is crazy. So, this is crazy. So, she puts her mouth where my junk is, and she starts getting it wet, right? Like it looked like I bloody pissed myself, right? And she starts doing this noise. It's like, right? I'm like, what the hell is going on, dude? I was so confused. I was like, what is going on, right? And so she goes, she starts making this circle thing with her tongue while she's doing that noise and blowing and shit, dude. I'm telling you, I never came so close to finishing. Because HJs and FJs and all these things, they don't do anything for me. But bro, it was the craziest experience I've ever had in my life. I would never. I'm not a strip club guy. I don't do that kind of stuff. But I would have paid her a good amount of money to have that experience again.
I was in there.
Okay.
I was in there, not last week and the weekend before. I was in there. I had two mates staying at my house.
Uh-huh.
I was talking to one of the girls in there, and another one was like, Val, is that you? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, were you in here last weekend? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how do you remember? I'm like, because you had 5 dances with me. I was like, oh. I didn't remember that part. But you know, like, when they know you, that means you've got a problem.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I gotta tell you. I gotta finish the story, right? So, we leave the strip club. We go to the beach. No. I'm sorry. We leave the strip club. We're on our way to the beach, and the other dude, Ben, not the rich kid, but the other kid, Ben, says, I got this girl named Brittany, and I've been talking to her for about a month now or so. And he says, her house is on the way. Do you think we could stop? He's asking Andy. He says, do you think we could stop before we get there? It's only an hour from the beach. Andy says yes. So we had drove all the way through the night. And so it's daytime now. It's morning. It's like 8 a.m. And we pull up. She's looking fine. And she's in this red truck. Nice ass truck. And we all get out of the car. And dude, she's making eyes at me. She's cutting eyes at me from the moment she saw me. And I could tell. I don't think Ben could tell. But Ben is trying hard to convince her to come to the beach with us. And she's like, I can't. I have to work. This and that. So at the time I was working out a lot, dude. Like I was ripped, I was pretty buff, and I took my shirt off. And immediately, as soon as I took my shirt off, dude, I can't make this up. I cannot lie. I swear to God on everything I love. I take my shirt off. She looks at me, and she says, "I'm gonna call my boss and tell him I'm calling out today." Just like that. Just like that, dude. I swear to you, dude. I swear to you. From that point on, though, Ben knew that she wanted me bad. And this is a girl that Ben had been trying to bag for a while. And so I knew he felt some type of way, but I think he was thinking if I could get her in the car to go to the beach with us, that he stood a chance, right? So he's happy. He's so happy. He's slapping me on the back. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you. I know she's only going because blah, 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 right? So we get in the car, and she's sitting in the back with me, which Ben fucked up. Like, dude, you should have at least got in the back with her, because the whole time we're in the back of the car for the hour drive, she's taking her fingers and like taking her nails and like lightly digging them into my leg, right?
Wow.
Right. So at this point, I'm like, oh my God, dude, I got this chick, and I haven't even said 2 words to her, right? So we get to the beach, dude, and long story short, that night, like, she's following me around the entire time, and I could tell Ben was getting pretty pissed off about it. So him and Andy ended up going and doing their own thing. And by the way, guys, I got another level 5 if you want to do it.
I'm passing on this one.
Okay. So we get to the beach, and long story short, dude, we did it in the sand. And I don't know if you've ever been done it in the sand, but there's sand fleas, and they bite, and it felt like I had lice on my ass.
Ooh, that's not so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done it on the sand, then I've done it on sunbeds. Yeah.
So that wasn't fun.
Not nice, mate. It's not nice. You get
Well, it gives you a memory. You know exactly how you felt.
You know what? I thought they were going to bite my bollocks.
Do what?
Right?
What'd you say?
I thought they were going to bite my bollocks.
Dude, I swear, dude. Like, it was horrible. Like that whole night, and the next day I'm itching my balls, I'm itching my ass. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't know there was such thing as sand fleas, bro.
Well, you had a very interesting evening, I can tell you that.
But guys, it's been about 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna end the live stream. And I really hope you guys who watched and listened, I hope you guys had a great time. I hope it's something you guys want to happen again, because me personally, I definitely want to do this on a regular basis. Shout out to everybody who watched, subscribed, and an even bigger shout out to my boys Dutch and Fall and Wolfie. I appreciate you guys for joining me and having this time with me. Until next time, guys.
You're welcome. Yep.
Peace.